I now invite Mr. Ravi Santlani, founder and CEO at ScooNews, to address the gathering.
Good morning, Vanakkam to all of you, each one of you. Welcome to Liberal Art and Science Symposium India, LASSI 2024. Might as well will be organizing Rasam 2024 in Delhi and maybe Churma in Chennai. I mean, we are still contemplating what should we do next. But the idea of LASSI was born in August 2023, where Jacob and Sarah and Madhav sir, of course, they were there in Jaipur for my flagship conference. And Manit Jain, also a very dear friend, the founder of Heritage Experiential Learning School in Gurgaon, he was also present there. And we were all speaking about certain things, and I think when there was something which was very common in three of us, our children, my daughter, Sarah, and Jacob's daughter, and Manit's daughter, they're of the same age, almost same age. And we're talking about how almost 60 to 70% of metro and tier 1 city students are now inclined towards liberal arts. But the main problem comes when they actually discuss this with their parents that, hey, dad, I'm inclined towards liberal art, and, the only thing that we think is what is that connection between liberal art education and employability. I'm pretty sure some of you speakers will tell me that liberal art education, the ultimate goal of that particular education is not becoming employable. But I think as parents, that was a worry. A lot of parents used to call me, I'm sending my child to you, please counsel, and please tell them to take IT or MCA or MBA, those, because they're inclined towards psychology. I think more than 60 to 70% of girl child in cities like Jaipur and Delhi, they're inclined towards psychology, but then again, there is no direct employability quotient there. So that's where we started talking about it. And Jacob was very excited about this, and he said, Ravi, if at all you're thinking of doing something about liberal arts, and if you're putting together a conclave, we'll be happy to host it. And thank you so much, Jacob, for really keeping your promise. And I think the kind of hospitality that you've extended to all the delegates and speakers is unmatchable. Beautiful campus, and I think to the last detail, I'm staying in Maple. I was looking at the flowers there, and how the fruits were laid in the cookies, and it's really amazing to see such a large campus and those details. And I think that's the touch of Sarah, not you, Jacob. Thank you, Sarah, for that. I'd like to pay my gratitude towards two very important people. I've learned something from my father that if you don't know anything about any particular subject, you go to the best people that you know in your circuit and tell them very truthfully that, I really want to do this, but I don't know how to do it. Would you help me? And the first person that I reached out was Anil Srinivasan, a very dear friend, very brothers. It's not that we have known each other for years, but the first time I heard him was in Goa at IC event. After that, in the Great Indian Learning Festival that we hosted in Indore last year. And let me tell you, this gentleman is on a different level altogether. There is a lot that I can speak about him, but I'll rather write in one of my magazines where I cover him completely in 6 or 8 pages. I can't really explain that now. So I reached out to Anil and I said, Anil, can you help me design this event? I just don't want this event to become another conference, but if it's about liberal arts, can you help me? And I think Anil did a fantastic job. Thank you so much, Anil, and it's really, really an honor to have you by my side. And half of the speakers that you're going to see today or hear them, are on recommendation of Anil. And the second person that I reached out, I saw Chetna Mehrotra's Facebook profile, and she was visiting Kumaraguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, and I reached out to her and I said, Chetna, how was your experience when you visited KCLAS? And we got talking, and then again I requested, would you be interested to help me design this event? And I'm very, very happy to announce that we have Anil Srinivasan and Chetna Mehrotra as the summit curators of LASSI. These are the two most important people who are responsible for. I'm just taking care of concierge. I'm just taking care of asking you all, can I get you a cup of coffee or can I arrange a car for you? But the real work is done by Anil and Chetna. My deepest gratitude to both of you. And of course, my guru, Madhav Saraswat sir, he's also the local guardian of my daughter when she was studying in Sindhya. घर पे बुलाते थे सर, लेकिन आधे घंटे में रवाना कर देते थे कि यार सोने का टाइम हो रहा है, अब तुम चले जाओ. So really grateful to have you as my guru, sir. And I think the next 2 days are going to be very important for all of us. There will be a variety of content, both for the educators as well as students. And I really encourage those students who really want to pursue liberal arts. I mean, you can reach out to the speakers. कुछ घबराना मत, डायरेक्ट चले जाना कि सर 5 मिनट अलग बात करनी है आपसे. Ask as many questions as you want. After this event, we'll also send all the contact details of all our speakers with their permission to the school principal, and you could further share it with your students so that they don't have to follow the channel by reaching out to certain people to be able to reach out to these people. I think let them have a direct dialogue. And I wish you all the very best and a very engaging conference, symposium, festival, whatever you may call it. But I have one of the best lineup of speakers today, and it's very fresh, very fresh. I mean, by fresh, I mean a lot of people have come to me that, Ravi, in your conferences, we see pretty much the same faces. A lot of people are sitting back and watching this, and I'm pretty sure they're very angry that I didn't invite them as a speaker. Of course, I told them, if you want to come, be my guest, we'll take care of you. But then again, we wanted those people who have given a considerable time to liberal art and education. Once again, a big thanks to Chetna and Anil for helping me choose this speaking lineup. Special mention for Sukata Mitra, sir. He doesn't travel that easily, and thank you very much, sir, for keeping your blessings on me. And we are looking forward to your keynote tomorrow. And our first keynote, Maheshwar Perry, डर लगता है इनके बारे में बोलने में, तो मैं नहीं बोलूँगा Maheshwar. So I think when you'll hear him and you'll have a fantastic time. Thank you once again, and I take this opportunity to invite both my summit curators, Anil Srinivasan and Chetna Mehrotra, on this stage. Please. Sukada sir, he's wearing the same shoes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi, for setting me up and setting Chetna up beautifully. I would like you all, ladies, gentlemen, and children, to learn from Ravi Santlani of how to put other people in trouble. It's wonderful to see so many distinguished people here. We don't have very much to say. We don't want to stand between you and the speakers for the day. The conception of LASSI in Tamil Nadu took into account that as a liberal arts conference, we didn't want to set it as a conference. We set it more as an unconference or as a conclave or a retreat. The conception was done along 4 dimensions. We said some will be listening sessions where we listen to people with experience. Some will be learning sessions where you actually get into a liberal arts classroom setup, and you'll actually be simulating and getting into a classroom and experience what a liberal arts student would. We said we need to have create sessions where together students, parents, teachers, professors together can create stuff together, create ideas that can help the liberal arts also progress in our country. And of course, if people like Chetna and me are involved, there will be another conception called play, where we're actually going to get to play. So being in this gorgeous Nilgiri environment, being in the gorgeous environs of the Good Shepherd International School, what would be the point if we sat inside an auditorium all day long? We need to experience the outdoors as well. So there's going to be listen, learn, create, and play. I promise I will sound more fun and more interesting as the days progress. On that note, I would like to invite Chetna Mehrotra to actually take you through some ideas, some conceptions behind how LASSI has been envisaged, following which there is a very small surprise for you all.
Thank you, Anil Ji. Okay, I'm just going to come here. Thank you for setting the tone, and thank you, Ravi and everybody here. I just wanted to share a little about what could we set as an intention for these 2 days, and it could be a very personal intention or a very collective intention. And it's right here. If you see, the first point here is, it's an unconference. So let's get to taste this a bit, and I see a lot of you just sitting very tight with your bags of Hire Jawahrat diamonds in your bags. Yeah? So can you keep that aside? And your mobile phones, I know children won't have them, but the adults. So let's do like, can I invite everybody to just stand very quickly? Yeah, like, you guys have to be prepared through the day. We can do anything, anytime. Like say, okay, run, okay, no, okay. And I'm going to invite you all, and especially people sitting at the back, like the young ones, you also can jump in to the rows in the front right now. And it's about, I'm going to say it 1 to 10, like count, and you got to shake hands. You're going to shake hands with 25 people in the room. Okay, so you really have to move. That's where I think, Ravi, you printed sneakers and shoes in your wardrobe, yeah? So, okay, everybody, I'm going to start now. Count of 10, we shake 25. Everybody has to come down and go. 1, go, 2, and 3, yes. 4, 25 people. 5, 5 and a half, 6, go up and down, 7. Yes, you're doing well. We are at 8, 9, 9 and a half, 9.75, and 10. All right, we can come back. Oh, yes, I'm there. Thank you. Okay, let's come back. You can be seated anywhere, okay? Just don't go back to your... 6. Talashi lo, Ravi ki talashi lo. Handshake with me, yeah, thank you.
Apparently there are 6 watches and 4 cell phones missing.
6 watches missing.
Part of the exercise can be that you find it before the end of the day.
There is going to be frisking right at the exit gate. So give me a shout out. How many did you manage? Sarah, how many did you manage, Sarah? 9. No, that's good. 9 is great. What else? Come on, who else? How many? 40? No! Really? Can you tell us, show us your face to everybody? That's 40. You were counting 40. And there, students. 18. 35. I like how you guys are getting to 42, 35. Like, it's nice. And somebody there. Shout out. 16, 18, 19. Yes, okay, girls, yes, 25. Wonderful, thank you for doing that, everybody. So, please, yeah, okay, we are getting more shouts. Yes, 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 that's how it should be. So please, it'd be great to see you all moving around within you and within yourself, outside yourselves. So unconference, and second is inclusion. So important when you meet people, it's just like a little invitation, and I say a proposal. We move through the day meeting people, just taking that pause when you're having a dialogue with a person to see not for where they come from, but who they are right now with you. So important to just be with those people, irrespective of the age and regionalities and everything. How can you open up yourself more to them and receive more, actually? The other one is, of course, it's intergenerational, and I love this. Intergenerational spaces have become so rich. So maybe opening ourselves to the wisdom and the energy, vitality of whoever is there in the room. Setting intentions if you want to. And for me, I love the next one is reflexivity. Anybody here who can talk about reflexivity? What does that mean for you? Anybody? Anybody? Reflections? You reflect. So it's my invitation for all of us, maybe the young ones, the students here, whatever sessions you're attending, is to just take that pause, write something, or just reflect. What is that statement or the speech or the keynote triggering in me? Is there an evocation in me? Where am I in this? To have these questions on your mind and heart and spirit. Reflexivity is so important as a texture of liberal arts too. And then compassion. to whoever is talking in your sessions. The speaker may get tired, may have, and the person you're asking questions, your audience may not have answers. You may not turn up on time. You may want to leave early. So have that compassion for all of us through the day. So requesting and proposing and dialoguing. As Ravi said, just walk up to anybody. But dialoguing not for the sake of debate and discourse. Dialoguing to open up to more love. Yeah, to open up to leaving behind what we've believed so much in, but to be open to have more receiving in our dialogues and discourses. And the last one is very important. Guys, you have to shout out. Yeah, fun, Kevin. Kevin is shouting. Yes, Kevin and Swara and Madhav and... Kevin. No. Sash, Kashmi, yeah. Fun. So, with that, I'm going to invite you all to just, we can take like a 30-second silence and pause. And this is an invitation that maybe after every keynote or speech or workshop, to have little silence, to assimilate what's happening within us, our bodies, and what did we listen to. So maybe we can, all of us collectively have like a few seconds, 30-second silence to, a lot of things happened right now, and then we have a surprise. So 30 seconds, and then you don't see me. You hear something. Thank you.
We said listen, learn, create, and play. This is one of those wonderfully few situations when there's a grand piano on stage. And so we thought, Chetna and I, that as a unconference for the liberal arts, we'll start by me playing. I start the day with music, and we're also going to end the day with music. The three pieces that I will play all mean something to different people in this audience. I start with a composition that was actually shot, filmed in the KT Valley in Ooty. Everybody who's grown up in a certain generation will know that song. And I take it into the immortal words of John Lennon with Imagine. So we did say it's going to be fun. So how many people in the audience know what I just played? Okay, so you know which part to sing right there, okay? Ready? Welcome to LASSI.
Thank you, Mr. Ravi, for your kind words. Thank you, Professor Anil Srinivasan, for your illuminating words. Thank you, Ms. Chetna Mehrotra, for your enlightening words.